This video is from MedTerm Topics about how to teach anatomic planes using Play-Doh. When I teach this in my class, I have students turn to the corresponding page in their textbook for reference. I make sure each student has Play-Doh. I have them make a little body showing the anterior portion of the body. The first plane we talk about is the frontal plane or the coronal plane. I have students work with me as I'm doing this. They have a knife and we practice making the cut to show the angle of the frontal or coronal plane. I often think about the coronal plane as being a crown. The cut, the slice in diagnostic imaging comes at the crown of the head and creates a frontal, the anterior portion of the body, and the posterior portion of the body. It's why it's called the coronal plane or the frontal plane for diagnostic imaging. I quickly have students make another little body and teach them about the mid-sagittal plane, which divides the body into right and left portions. So the students cut with me on their little body that they've made. This is where the diagnostic imaging cut takes place. Cutting the images of the body into right and left portions. If the cut is at the midline of the body, it's called a mid-sagittal plane. Any other cut parallel is a parasagittal plane. All of these images would be from the sagittal plane. The final plane that we talk about is the horizontal or transverse plane. It's also called the axial plane. And in that diagnostic imaging cut slice, the body is cut into inferior and superior portions. Superior portion, inferior portion. This is also called the axial plane if the spine is considered the axis and the images are interpreted from that perspective. On the blog post we'll also have a recipe for making your own Play-Doh. Thank you.